Hello, Vincent, once again. So it's been 1 week. You are in India. So since last 1 week, let me just summarize what are the things or like where are the places that you have visited. I think the first one that we went to is the Elephant Sanctuary near Shumoga,
nice.
that's the first one. And then we went to this jungle resorts, which is in Badra River Dam, which is called Riverton Lodges and Resorts. And then the next day or like the next trip that we are here currently is we are doing this Hampi trip where we are staying in this also jungle resorts in Hampi. And yeah, it's been like 1 week that we are here or like you are here from Germany. So in this video, I would like to ask you a couple of things that you have experienced, which is definitely there is so much differences from Germany with India, and I would like to get your impressions on different things. So
Sounds good.
I'll just go on with the list of topics that I have in my hand. The first one being is that what are the biggest cultural differences that you saw?
Wow, so I mean, for sure, there's a lot. What I saw, for example, is the high quality or the high commitment in service that I experience here. So it's really great to see how always there is someone to help you, and if you have a question or if you have a doubt or something, there will always be at least one guy helping you out and making sure that you get everything you need and everything you want. So that's definitely one thing. Also, I mean, there's a lot of differences for sure, but I think this one is the one which stands out for me. Also, what I feel is that in the general public life, like not when you are buying something or like we are in a hotel right now where you have this high service quality, but when you're just in normal daily life, I would say that, for example, you would never say hi to someone you don't know. Like in Germany, for example, it's super common. You just say hi to someone, just kind of it's kind of as a respect you give them. Here, you would never do it. You just say I need this, or you wouldn't even say I need this. You just say I need water, kind of, and then they would tell you, go there, go there. But it's not rude or something. It's just the way it is in the normal public life. So that's two things I would say that I recognize in terms of cultural differences.
Nice. That's really nice to know. So the next one that I would like to also get an opinion on is that, I mean, when it comes to food, right? Like it's really different.
Yeah.
So what you eat on a regular basis is completely different than what we in India eat. So it's been 1 week that you are eating like just Indian food.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Very good, I must say. So
Nice.
I mean, we aligned a lot on it prior to this journey.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I mean, scared is the wrong word, but at least I thought, okay, there is a certain probability that I might have some stomach issues, just if you all of a sudden eat the wrong thing and your stomach isn't used to it, so maybe there might be some problems. But the honest truth is that not a single thing happened, kind of, so it's all good. I ate basically everything and a lot of everything, so, except of street food, so this I didn't try, but like in the hotels where we've been to and at home, kind of, I ate everything and everything is fine. So I mean, even in Germany, if you eat the wrong thing, you might get some stomach problems. So but it wasn't the case at all. I mean, the opposite is true. I just simply love the Indian food, like the original Indian food, and like the tastes are so intense in a positive way. It's just I just love the food, and I'm just looking forward to the next food we will have in half an hour or so.
Nice. That's really nice to know. So I mean, the reason why I asked is that like many people, like also before you coming, like I was thinking, wow, it can be super tricky for you guys because you never ate on such a long-term basis, on everyday basis, so much spicy food. And as soon as I thought like, okay, it will be 2 weeks that you will be spending. Okay, some things might go wrong. So with touch wood, right? So nothing happened so far, and I'm super happy about it. And also many people would be having this doubt, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, yes, for sure, many people would have this doubt. I think if they think about coming to India, what I can say, I mean, first of all, I mean, I myself, I like Indian food, like let's say German Indian food we get in Germany. But still, I think even like for average German people, there shouldn't be any problem.
Nice.
In general, I'd say.
That's really nice to know. So the next thing that I would like to also get your impression on is about the safetiness, right? So many like Western people coming to a developing country like India would have a second thought, okay, wow, how would be the safety, like in that sense, like how did you feel so far, like with regards to did you feel that you were threatened or like not threatened is the wrong word, but did you feel sometime that, okay, man, I'm not at all feeling safe at the moment? Was there some situations that you've faced in the last week or so?
No, I mean, basically no. That's the short answer. I mean, where you, at the beginning, where you have to get a bit used to is the traffic situation.
Yeah,
I mean, safety in terms of, I don't know, you get robbed or something, not at all. But in terms of traffic, in the first minutes, you would think, oh, wow, that's super unsafe. But then you get used to how things work, and then, so it's all good. No, so that's basically the answer. I mean, it's also maybe because you planned the trip, so we're not going maybe to places that might be
quite dangerous or could be uncertain a lot.
But I mean, we have been to many places, many different places with many people all around. So, but I didn't feel uncomfortable or unsafe a single time.
Okay, nice. That's also very good to know. So let me check the next one. Yeah, the next thing is that, I mean, we spend a lot of time in nature, right? So also Germany, the nature is super nice, there is no doubt. But when it comes to the Indian nature, what are the differences that you saw? Like what is something that stood out for you, or what you saw, okay, wow, this is different?
Yeah, so what was different for me, for example, is the palm trees. Like this is really something that kind of I love on the pictures. Like we took thousands of pictures, it seems. Or I think, and this is something really which stood out for me. And also the weather is super nice. I mean, it's quite warm, but it's still, at least we are here in January. So here in January, it's quite warm, but it's still nice. It's not too warm, or it's the humidity is quite low. So that's why I think you feel it's not that hot. And I mean, what's also talking about nature, just like all of those palm trees combined with the blue sky, and it's just the contrast is quite nice, I would say. And then also, I mean, all the animals. I mean, just if you talk about nature, I mean, animals are a crucial part of it, or important part of it. And like just the elephants, we have been to this elephant park where we were able to even kind of pet them or at least touch them and get closer with them. This was such an amazing experience to see those big animals being so calm and so relaxed, but also I mean, just all kinds of different animals we don't have in Germany. That's super nice to see, as I personally love.
Sure, that's really cool. Awesome. I think the next point that I have in my list is that the difference when it comes to people, right? So you did mention in the very first point, like, okay, they're more service oriented, helpful, and all this. Are there any other points that you can think of when it comes to the differences in the people who are living in India and living in the Western world, or like Germany?
Yeah, so I mean, first of all, like, it's a big topic, right? We could have a single video just about this topic. What I would say, first of all, there's a wider span of how people live here compared to Europe, right? Like there's also super rich people, there's super poor people here, where in Germany you would say the span is, there's also quite a span, but it's way
narrower compared to India. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the first point. Then I would say, like, it's just my subjective view, but as I'm coming from Europe, for example, what I realize is that people in general here are super interested in us being Germans. And, they want to take selfies with you, they want to ask you where you're from, how you're doing, how do you like India, and all of that. Also, I would say Indians are proud of their country in general. I mean, might not be true for everyone, but at least the ones I talk to, they are proud of. So they ask you, how do you like India? How do you like your time here? But I mean, what I said earlier is that everyone is super helpful, super friendly, and it started at the airport, when we landed, and then right away there were 5 people telling us, hey, go there, and check it out. So everyone is super friendly.
Nice. So I think this is the last one, at least with regards to the points that I would like to cover. As we are currently in Hampi, and we went to different monumental places today, and also this was the day as well. I think you at least felt a bit that you are a celebrity. Yeah, because like many people are asking for selfies, and all those stuff. So in general, how was the day today for you, like with all the monuments and having this experience?
So it was again a super nice day. I really liked all of the monuments, the buildings, the temples and all of that. So they were really beautiful and also just different. You really feel that it's a different kind of culture, different kind of buildings. It's not you go to a different city and yes, it's another church, but it's somehow the same as you have it in your city. So that was really a nice experience. It was quite warm, so after all of this walking, we were quite a lot. But also what was quite intense is that there were so many people today with those temples, and kind of all eyes were on us. Kind of, I'm not kind of boosting us or something. No, it was just the honest truth, all eyes on us, and everyone literally wanted to take pictures if they were kind of they were brave enough to ask, and they came by and asked for pictures. But what I must say is all of them were super friendly. It was not like, hey, yes, let's take a picture. No, they were always asking friendly and hey, would it be okay if we take a picture or something? So that was still nice. But anyways, it was a bit overwhelming. All of the people, staring at you, or some of them staring, some of them watching. So this was a bit overwhelming, but still everyone was super friendly and it was such a nice experience, and what I learned is I don't want to be a celebrity.
Exactly. So that's a really good learning, I guess. So with this video, what I would like to wrap up with is that at the end of the day, so why we are doing Destination, why we are building Destination Germany is to give people from all over the world an experience to explore different culture which Germany has. And by living in a different country, one can get that experience, right? So that being the case, I was also very much interested for you to host here to get this, or like at least provide that experience. So far, how did you feel? It's a completely different. So we are trying to achieve the other way around, where people from all over the world can come to Germany and experience Germany, and you did the other way around, right? So you are a German, you came to India and you try to explore or experience this culture. What is the major takeaway for you at this point in time?
So for me, I must say it's must-have experience. I would even say everyone should have those experiences, or would have to have those experiences, because as we kind of talked about, right, there are so many maybe also fears you have before traveling to a different country. Wow, how would it be? How about safety, which you mentioned earlier? And basically none of it happened. Kind of all of those fears were kind of, yes, you have them, and maybe it makes sense to make your mind about it. But it's just nice to experience different cultures and how they act and why they act the way they do and how they behave. And for me, it's one of the best experiences in my life, I must say, to kind of experience totally different culture. It's not, there's not so much more you can go for than like German and Indian culture from difference wise. And I can just recommend to anyone, go for
different countries. If you're a Western person, maybe go to a developing country to experience, and the other way around is also super true, right? One thing that really I experienced when I moved from India to Germany is that I became more thankful, the lifestyle that we have in Western countries, everything is for granted. For example, the electricity, 24/7 electricity, 24/7 water is given for granted, but here that's not the truth, right? When you come back, you feel that, wow, man, I have that thing there, but here there is none. So did you felt that as well? Are you feeling more thankful at the moment?
What I feel is that, I remember one moment when we got out of our car, and there was a guy, quite an old man, looking straight in my face, and he didn't even have shoes or something. He was, just from what I saw, it seemed to me he was quite a poor man. And this is when I got this feeling of, like, my initial reflex was kind of, oh wow, I'm sorry, kind of, because I felt sorry getting out of a car and then having everything. So that's why you just initially get this feeling of sorry, but then it kind of converts to being thankful.
Yeah,
so, because to be honest, just being born in Germany, you're kind of set for life.
Yeah.
Or also in other countries. But still, one thing I saw, we were driving through to Hampi, and I saw some, like from my point of view, also they were looking like they were quite poor compared to Western standards. There were 2 childs playing around, but they were super happy, at least in this moment, you know.
Yeah,
and this is also something which I got confirmed. You know, it's not about what you have to be happy, but I mean, still it's easier to live in Western society maybe, but still, this was also a moment I really kind of saved in my storage.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, this is super nice, right? Like getting this experience it's all about, and only by visiting different countries, different cultures is when we can have this experience. So yeah, I mean, thanks a lot for sharing all this information.
Thank you so much,
it was super nice, and maybe we'll get back with another new video after experiencing some more days.
Let's do this. Yeah,
okay.
cool.
A good one.
See you soon.
Yeah.